Impossible Foods is in 1,000 grocery stores at the moment and seeing sales skyrocket. David Lee is the CFO of Impossible. He joins me from San Mateo in California via Skype. We can't just say that your boost in sales is just because meat is more difficult to get hold of. Or is that the reason? I mean, what do you attribute a certain boost in sales?
Well, 95% of the customers of Impossible Foods are self-avowed hardcore meat eaters. So we certainly share the same end user. But the way we make our product, the benefits to the environment, the benefits to your health vastly differ from the industry you speak of. And I think meat eaters have long been waiting for craveable, delicious meat that doesn't have the same compromises as the incumbent industry.
Well, I get that, but Impossible and your rival Beyond were around before this. What do you think has shifted during COVID that might be attributing to your increased sales?
Well, it's interesting. Just last fall in September, we began to scratch the surface of retail. And as you recall, we were only in a couple of hundred locations. We're now at 5x the number of locations, at nearly 1,000 grocers, because that's where the meat eater is going today. We have seen a shift in consumption away from some food service and towards the home chef, as everyone is now sheltering in place. And we've been trying to adjust to ensure we meet the unprecedented demand that has been created for our product now in grocery stores.
Are you able to meet that demand? Have you found demand outstripping your ability to supply?
Well, we've been under this unprecedented demand well before the current crisis. And back in the fall, we began to expand continuously our capacity, funded by the $500 million we raised in March that was initiated back in Q4 to invest in capacity and R&D and new products. So we've been preparing for quite a long time for a nationwide presence in retail. We've just sped it up.
But how difficult has it been for you during this crisis to get your own supply chain, your own raw materials that makes the plant protein so that you can actually continue at these elevated levels?
To date, we have not seen any interruption in our increased level of supply. Remember, Richard, while we share the end consumer, while 95% of our consumers are meat eaters, the way we make our product is incredibly different. The meat industry has to grow an animal, transport it, slaughter it, process it, turn it into the meat it serves. We bypass the animal. We go straight to the plant. And while we are very concerned about the current crisis and focus on safety, we have a vastly different way to make our product that, frankly, is far more efficient for us and far better for the planet.